Hello. So I thought I'd give you guys a tour of the Camaro that you've been seeing if you follow me on Instagram and where we're at with it. There'll be a full video soon, but this is just kind of an introduction. So there it is. Now, this is a 1996 Chevrolet Camaro RS, meaning 3.8 liter. Again, we're on tight budget here. So that's 210 horsepower, 230 pounds-feet of torque, a curb weight with the manual transmission, which this one is, most importantly. That was, I believe, 3,400 pounds or something around that neighborhood. I've taken about 90 pounds out of it, according to a bathroom scale. Let's take a quick look around it. When I bought it originally, it had C5 chrome Corvette wheels on it. So I sold those for $350 with the tires on it and got some IROC Z wheels, and I think they look pretty cool. They're zero offset, so they do stick out some, but that's okay. I may do some over fenders here or something. Also, everything from the front seats back is gone. It was disgusting and there was no reason for it to be there. It is disgusting still in here, and I will be cleaning it today. I have a Stella Artois shift boot that I brought over from the Infiniti drift car, and there was no radio in it, so I made a delete panel to keep with the redneck theme. That is because it smelled like shit in here. Moving around to the back of the car, I got some ABS plastic from a plastic store for $5 or so, and then cut it to fit the factory fiberglass rear wing. These are just little, I believe they're 8mm hex head stainless self-tapping screws. So I'm going to add a few more in between, but you get the idea. Underneath we have the absence of a muffler. There was one there. I don't know what breed of chimpanzee you put it on, but it was hung with stuff like that, and it was rattling and the packing was blown out. It's incredibly loud now, but the sound is an improvement. I'll probably put something else there. Now let me explain this janky driver's seat real quick. It's a Jeg seat. They sell them for, I think it's just called the Jeg's high back race seat. They're about $39. The problem is, and I didn't know till I got it, I'm experimenting, as you can see, with these pool noodles for bolster. They're made for a much larger guy than I. And yes, I have a jacket on now because I'm cold. So yeah, I'm gonna need more bolstering. May just ditch this seat altogether. Update on that seat. So it's nighttime now, and even just moving the car around, I decided today I couldn't take it anymore. So I headed on over to the app OfferUp. This is not an ad, by the way. I just did. Saw a pair of WRX seats. They were for sale for $100 and something. They had been posted 10 months ago. I figured they were gone. I inquired about them. The guy said, come pick them up for $40. So I rushed over there, got them, and that is what we are going with now. They're just dusty from me messing with them, but they're actually both in really good shape. The passenger one's over there. Now, what I'm going to do is, or what I've already done rather, is I have took a grinder to where the tabs were, and I am going to make the seat rail for the Camaro fit there. What I'm probably going to do, because while I can grind the shit out of some stuff and take it off, I'm not a welder. So I'm going to have a shop weld that there, and I will still maintain adjustability, sliding capability, and I will have a nicely bolstered, suede-ish seat. And as far as that passenger seat goes, I don't know. Maybe I'll sell it, keep it around, put it in something else, make furniture out of it. I don't know. But that's the update on the driver's seat. Pretty much everything works. Air conditioning works. T-tops don't leak. But I haven't taken them out yet. So, because they're not leaking. Why mess with it? It's got crank windows, so that's not going to break. I will be adding a hydraulic handbrake. I think in keeping with the theme, we're going to go with a beer tap. That ugly thing is going to go as well. Another interesting thing about this car, the GM at this time still hadn't changed a lot from the old days, so I may actually go with a 60s, 70s era SS wheel because it bolts right up. And yeah, right now I'm just having fun with it. I'm just trying to defunkify it because it's really gross in here. The mini spool is in, and basically what that does is it removes all the spider gears from the differential and locks both sides together, so it's essentially a bolt-in welded diff. Got that part on eBay for $38. Also got a polyurethane transmission mount because the old one was completely torn in half. I'll show you a picture of that here. But the new one made a huge difference. I mean, a lot more vibration through the car, but the shifter is very firm. It doesn't move around at all, doesn't pogo stick up and down. And when shifting high at redline, the car doesn't feel like it's broken in the middle, which is always nice. I'll see if you can see the polyurethane mount. Other than the mount, the lack of a muffler, and the mini spool, it's stock. I've done some testing on the, closed course, of course. If everything works, I think it'll be a fine drifter. And I'm excited to show you guys. Definitely, as far as the purposes I have in mind, definitely an upgrade from the Infiniti. The Infiniti was fun, but that was more of a way to just get into it. And now I'm fully down the rabbit hole and into it. So yeah, we'll see where it goes, guys. My neighbors should be awake, so maybe I'll show you what it sounds like.